You could say whatever you want at the poker table, cause I just don't give a fuck. Poker Table Talk, the podcast we do for GP. Definitely not PC. Suck my wee, and if you don't like it, move out the way, nigga. Beat. Yeah. What's up? How you folks doing? You know what it is. It's Poker Table Talk, the podcast we do for GP. Definitely ain't PC. If you don't like it, you could suck my wee. Happy quarantine to everybody. You bored yet? Everybody bored yet? I am. I'm bored. It's going on, what's this, week 6 or 7? I've lost count. My beard has grown out of control. I mean, I'm trying to maintain as much as I can. I mean, I comb it every day. This is the most I've ever let my beard get big. I actually bought some beard oil and balm. I didn't realize how big it was until today. For some reason today, when I put a fucking hat on and looked in the mirror, my beard just looked really, it looked bigger. I was like, Jesus Christ, this thing is really, I knew it was getting big, but this shit is turning into I look like a guy who has a beard now. It doesn't look like I'm growing a beard. I just look like a guy who has a fucking beard. So, it's fucking, that's what I've been doing. Comb my fucking beard every day. Fucking watching TV, playing video games, working out. Same shit as everybody else. My girl left today. She was here for 6 weeks. She got pissed at me yesterday for I literally could not tell you what the fuck she got mad at. She fucking, I literally yesterday, and this is no exaggeration, I sat on the couch all day and played video games. I didn't bother anybody. I didn't say no unkind words to anybody. I think I got some food eventually for dinner. I went to go pick some up. I didn't feel like cooking. But yeah, I literally sat down. I didn't bother anybody yesterday. She was working from her computer and blah, blah, blah. But I literally didn't bother anybody yesterday. And then later in the day, I went in the room to see what she was doing. She said some shit that I didn't appreciate for no reason. It wasn't nothing too crazy, but it was just unnecessary. And then when I went to bed later in the night, I was like, well, she had attitude. After I was like, all right, whatever, I'm just going back in the living room. Then I came back out, in the bed to go to bed, and then she's just, that whatever shit, Jason, there's a problem. We need to talk. What the fuck is a problem? I literally didn't do anything today. I sat on the fucking couch, and that was it. I didn't bother anybody. Saying I ignored her. Everybody's being ignored. We're all bored out of our fucking minds. Everybody in the whole fucking world. And I just did what the fuck I could do to entertain myself. That's all I did. I don't have nothing to say. It's been 6 weeks of nothing. Nothing interesting is happening in my life or anybody's life for that matter. I got nothing to say. And, I just went to sleep. I didn't even engage in the nonsense. I wasn't in the mood. And today I didn't even address it. I didn't say anything. I didn't do anything wrong. That's what I said. I said, tell me what I did wrong. And I don't think she had an answer. She just wanted to be mad at me, and it was all right. Maybe it's the quarantine. Maybe. I don't fucking know. She was just mad. And then I came in the house today on my break. I saw her shit was packed up, so I knew she was going to leave. I didn't say shit. Whatever. She calls me a couple hours later. Yeah, I'm about to go. I was like, you coming back? She's like, no, I think it's time to leave. I just thank you for letting me stay here. I was like, all right, whatever. I don't even know what to say. I was like, whatever. What the fuck is I gonna say? It was one of those when a girl gives you like, no matter what you say, it's gonna be the wrong answer. So I was like, all right, whatever. But I mean, that's as she was saying, you don't care. That's girls' favorite thing to say to a guy when they're mad. You don't care. I was like, you've been in my house for 6 weeks. How do I not care about you? The fuck? I don't know. Whatever. But that's what's going on. She left today. My bed's out of control. I'm playing fucking video games and doing jail workouts. I'm just bored like every fucking body else. But I'm so bored I can't even like. Oh yeah, sorry on the phone tonight. Sorry for skipping last week, people. I didn't. My son was using my computer and he was at my sister's house, so I couldn't upload the podcast. So I didn't record one. And anyway. What the fuck was I saying? Shit, what the fuck was I just talking about? I said, yeah, I'm just playing fucking video games, doing jail workouts, sitting around bored like everybody else. Man, this is too much. Watching TV, what? I don't even be watching TV like that. I watch Netflix and shit, but only thing I watch is the news. I just watch, like, Trump lie. That's my favorite thing on TV right now. Just watching Trump lie. And he just freestyles everything he says. And he always got to pat himself on the back. And shit's hilarious to me. And fucking watching Florida. Oh, Florida. What the fuck is wrong with that state? There is something wrong with you fucking people in Florida. Like, they opened up the beaches back in this quarantine. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? You can't do that. Like, we're not quarantining just because people, like, the government wants to be mean to everybody. Like, we're not on punishment for this. Like, we're just trying to get this shit over with. And same with, was it Michigan or Atlanta? I know Atlanta is opening up their fucking, like, businesses coming this Friday. And I think Detroit, Michigan or somewhere in Michigan was protesting, what are you protesting? And it's like these Confederate flag waving motherfuckers. Like, your racism isn't gonna get you out of this, man. Racism has nothing to do with quarantining. This is just a public health issue. This isn't a race thing. This isn't my white privilege isn't working for me thing. Just keep your ass in the house. Everybody is fucking bored. This is what I'm sick of people telling me they're bored. Like, it's not just happening to you. It's not isolated. It's the same shit as every fucking body else, man. So sit your fucking stupid ass down and be bored and go do something. Figure out anything to do. I've been doing, like I said, playing games. I play video games, but not as much as I've been playing recently. I never download games, download shit. And Xbox and PlayStation have got a lot of my money last week. Between me and my son, we buying all kind of shit. He got me fucking playing that stupid game Fortnite with him. I'm just like, I'm doing anything for entertainment. Like, and it's like I wrote a comedy skit last week. But that's it. Like, I'm just so bored. I can't be creative. Like, it's like how Tupac said he couldn't write. It was hard for him to write like songs while he was in jail. That's how I feel. Like, I can't be creative in this state. This is too boring. Like, nothing's happening. Nothing. Like, nothing, man. It's so boring, man. So fucking boring, man. It's just can't do shit, man. Like, you literally, like, it's one thing to not be able to do shit. It's one thing when there's nothing to do. It's nothing when you can't do shit. Those are two different things. Like, when you sit around bored on regular, like, you just ain't got nothing to do. Now you can't do shit at all. There's nothing you can do. You just sit at home, eat, try to stay healthy, do some workouts. You know, put your relationship through the gauntlet, see if it makes it. That's all everybody is. I want to see whoever's relationship makes it through this. Like I said, that's marriage quality. This is And it's I'm noticing the news is a lot different. Like when the first 2 weeks of fucking quarantine, you seen all these. Oh yeah, look at these people in Louisville, wherever Louisville is, Louisville. That's family doing all this, and you see all these happy family. You don't see none of that shit on the news no more. You don't see no happy family fucking time news, the quarantine shit. They was making fucking all kind of fun shit first 2 weeks. Now everybody is just sick of this shit. And it's gonna last another month or two, people, so put your seatbelt on. I love this beard shit. It smells so good in my beard. But anyway, outside note. But yeah, like shit ain't going nowhere. So y'all need to just sit your fucking asses down, man. I watched fucking Louis C.K. special last week. I bought it. It was $8. Hey, I like Louis C.K. Man, it was authentically Louis C.K. It was very funny. I mean, and he addressed his issue, if you call it, his scandal. It was funny. It was just funny, man. Louis C.K. is one of my favorite comedians. I'm sorry. It's just funny. It's just funny. Anybody out there who hates Louis C.K. for whatever reason, if you hate him, you hate him. That's cool. Everybody doesn't hate him. Some people hate him, some people love him. Guess what? We all got to figure out a way to live in this world together. I like Louis C.K. I thought the shit was funny. It's called Sincerely. I bought it, downloaded it. $8, I think $7 something. It was real cheap. I spent way more money on way worse shit. And yeah, I thought it was funny. I'm not gonna give away any of the jokes, cause I'll just ruin it. But it was definitely a funny special. Oh shit! I just dropped everything. That's it, man. I wrote a couple of jokes throughout this quarantine, but I'm just trying not to write too many quarantine jokes. Like, what am I gonna do? Fucking have 20 minutes on this quarantine? Every fucking comic in the world is gonna be talking about that shit. I gotta see. I don't even want to talk about it at all, man. And fucking, it's crazy, man. Got my stimulus check last week. For all your stupid motherfuckers who don't know how that stimulus check works, it's just a loan on your taxes for next year, pretty much. So pretty much they're giving you $1,200 or whatever you owe, whatever you're gonna get for taxes, it's gonna be minus whatever the fuck you got for that stimulus check. It's not just a free giveaway. It seems all these people flashing money like they never seen money. Listen here, if you are 30 years old, 30 and up, and you never had $1,200 and up, that is fucking sad. Like, you need to get your shit together. $1,200 should not be like a lot of money to you. And why doesn't, and like, what is this fucking, I don't understand like these insurance and loan and student loan companies like who are suspending like people's loans for 3 months, but then you still got to pay it. Like, I haven't been working in 3 months. How am I going to pay it back in 3 months? Like, not magically some money, 3 months worth of money's going to come in 3 months. I was watching I can't remember if it was a comic or whatever. He said they should just back end the loans extra 3 months. So let's say you got a 3-year loan. Your loan is a year and 3 extra months. You know what I mean? Like the 3 months you wasn't working, just put on the back end of the loan and just extend it. Like, don't fucking. It's gonna be mayhem. Like when they find like people out, like people think they're gonna go crazy. Everybody's gonna be running back to fucking work to make money. So much fucking overtime. All people are gonna do for the rest of the year when they find out is just work. Work. That's it. I mean, I'm fortunate I'm working through all this madness. It's crazy. I'm bored. I bought Digimon. Two Digimon last week. Remember they're like gigapets and they fight? I bought 2 of them shits last week. Just because I was so fucking bored. Taking care of these stupid shits. But I don't know, man. This isn't good for people's mental state. But I mean, people, y'all gotta keep it together for. Let's see, it's April 21st. Fucking gotta keep it together for another month, at least a month and a half maybe. It's gonna be rough. We're living in historical times, people. You're never gonna forget this shit. And this isn't just happening in a state or just a country. This is happening in the whole fucking world. So stop thinking you're so fucking special, man. Everybody, that's the problem with people today. Everybody thinks they're motherfucking special. And you're not. Sorry. You might be unique. The most I'll give you is fucking unique. You might be unique, but special, I doubt it. You'll meet fucking 4 special people in your life. Trust me. No more than that. So, that is what it is. Tired. I'm just like bored tired though. I'm not like real tired, if that makes sense. Just from being bored, you just get tired. It's like sleeping and scratch my nuts and farting. I just farted. Hope the mic picked that up. But I don't know, man. Like, what we gonna do, man? Like, some of y'all hit up Poker Tabletop Podcast at gmail.com and tell me what y'all been doing during the quarantine. You got some, I know everybody's relationships are going through trying times right now. Send those questions. Let's talk about that. I would love to talk about that right now. Get some fan mail. We could talk about whatever the fuck you want. And it's just, I don't know, man. This is, I don't even know, man. I just like trying to think of anything to do at this point. But it's like, you can't, like, it has to be confined to your house or your apartment or your wherever the fuck you live. So it's not a lot of options out there. Just binge watch TV. And I'm not a TV watcher. So, oh, man. I think I'm gonna have to go back to smoking. I stopped smoking weed, not for no health reasons and nothing. I just stopped. And I get real lazy when I smoke weed, but I think it's time to get back to my stoner days. I think it's time. I gotta do something, man. I might call my boy later. Grab something tomorrow. I'm doing shit else. Roll me up. I missed 420 yesterday. I missed that. That would have been a perfect day to start. So. Whew. Sorry. Tired. Watching The Accountant with Ben Affleck. I'm tired. I'm watching Netflix. I'm watching Japanese animes. Ozark, a couple episodes of that bullshit. I watched Cheech and Chong yesterday up in Smoke. That movie's still funny to me. That movie's hilarious. When they was smoking the dog shit in that movie, that shit was just, I don't know, that shit was too funny. Man. It was just like, that was a 70s comedy. They was just like doing like outlandish shit for the time. And I was like, damn, like 70s was a wild. 60s and 70s, like, minus the racism part, I would want to, like, if I could go to like any era and party, like go to an era just for partying, I would have to be 70s or 60s. Probably 60s, like, just getting pussy was so much easier. But everybody was high and drunk all the time. And so getting laid was way easier. Fucking Netflix is holding it down though. They've been putting a lot of black ass movies. Like that movie School Days is on there. People who don't know, it's about black fraternities. It's a classic movie. It was actually made the year I was born, 88. But it's called School, like the word school, Daze. And if you get the chance, watch that movie. It's a very, very good movie. And it says the word fag in the movie for your full warning for you sensitive people. They say the word fag in that movie. So I hear my son fucking screaming at the top of his lungs with his friends playing internet games over the internet, man. All he do is talk shit, man. I mean, I guess he gets that shit from me, but he literally all he does is argue with his friends and talk. I don't know how he has any friends because all he does is talk shit, man. I don't know if you can hear him in the mic, but he's talking shit right now. Like, he's talking mad shit. I've been keeping these podcasts at 30 minutes, people, because I've been by myself. Next week, I might have, I had him on this before. His name was Big D, Demetrius. I was supposed to have him this week, but I was just being, like, lazy on Saturday. I was supposed to meet up with him. I was being lazy. So. Sorry. Giannis. I'm watching crazy. I watched LA Originals on Netflix. It was about the fuck are those two dudes' name? Mr. Cartoon, the tattoo artist, and the photographer that pretty much forefronted LA culture. It was very interesting, but it's just I'm just trying anything, man. Anything. Cedric the Entertainer got a special. Chris Rock, Tambourine. I didn't like that one that much. It's like I even watched Dave Chappelle's Mark Twain fucking award prize thing the other day. That was pretty good though. It was very inspirational. Definitely was. It's just fucking man, so fucking bored, man. Oh, they got Paid in Full on here? Yo, watching this shit tonight. This shit came out in '02. Look how young Mekhi Phifer look. Yo, I'm definitely watching this shit. I'm about to start watching this shit right now. Paid in Full. That's another classic black movie for if I got white listeners. Check that out too. Check out Paid in Full, man. You feel me? Uptown, Boogie Down. 80s was a wild time too. That if you wanted to be a drug dealer, 80s was the time, man. People were literally selling crack. Like any Joe Schmoes were getting bundles of crack and becoming very, very rich. Some of these motherfuckers were like bums, started a little crack ring and became millionaires. I mean, most of them are arrested in jail. I mean, but god damn, like and they was making this money like on the corners, like of the hood. Like it's not like this is crazy. Like 80s, like black drug dealers. That was a time to be a black drug dealer. The 80s, like this was a time. All the bitches, all the money, all the nice clothes and jewelry, and cars, all the shit we niggas love. Oh man. I mean, it was just like, and to think of like people like see this shit, and they're like, oh, these guys like it's like, if you're from an impoverished neighborhood, if you everybody you see is broke, like that's what people don't understand the psyche of a drug dealer. Like I've sold drugs, and you don't understand when you broke, you don't like your morals go out the fucking window. Some of your morals are more likely to go out the window. That's how I'm gonna word it. Like you're just gonna like fuck it. I'll sell crack. Why not? Why wouldn't you sell crack if you was broke? You ain't gonna give a fuck about somebody's mom. Like, nigga, I ain't eating in 3 days. Fuck that. My kids are starving, nigga. I gonna sell a little rock outside. Fuck the soy sauce, B. You know, Cameron was a beast in this movie, too. Wow. Cam was mad young in this shit, too. Rico. Supposed to be Alpo. Mitch is supposed to be Rich Porter, and A is supposed to be AZ. This is crazy. The 80s, man. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I want to go to the 80s too. If I went to the 80s, I would just want to be a drug dealer for like a month, make the money, party, and then come back to this. Well, maybe a little bit fast forward past this fucking quarantine, but. And these niggas was mad young. Like, the people who's ready, like, these niggas was only like 16. Like, when this whole shit was going on. Like, they was like young teenagers making lots of money, driving fucking crazy cars and shit at that age. Like, why? How were you not gonna act crazy if you was a 16-year-old with thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars at your disposal, and you're like leading a drug ring, and you're like 16 years old getting kilos for damn near nothing? Like, I was fucking looking like one time, like, there's people getting kilos for $2,000. A kilo for $2,000. You can sell that shit for fucking $24,000-$30,000. Oh my god, that was a everything in the 80s was popping, like drugs, the economy. Oh, oh my god, late 80s. That was the time. Late 80s, early 90s, man. Jesus. Bill Clinton, he was the man, like in the early 90s. He was like late 90s, mid 90s. Bill Clinton, when the economy was good, man, you kind of need a good economy like that. Like, Bill Clinton getting top in the Oval Office lets you know how good the economy, because he had like time to do reckless shit. Like Obama, he had a lot of shit on his plate. He didn't have time to. That's why he had to keep Michelle so close and keep his marriage so tight, because he didn't have time to be fucking hoes on the side, because he had a lot of work to do. Like, he would wake up and have like 10 things to do before he brushed his teeth. Like, Bill Clinton, like, he had the economy going so well. He would have like 2 things a day. And then, like, he had to fill all this time. He's like, you know what, I'm going to go get my dick sucked. And who the fuck wouldn't do that? If I was the president, I'd do that shit. If I wasn't the president. Fuck, nigga. So women don't understand. It's very hard to turn down a blowjob that you really want. Especially from some girl you really want. It's hard to turn down a blowjob, but it'd have to really be some bullshit to turn down a blowjob. Or you would really just have to be trying to be a real good guy. Either way, it's hard. Still hard nonetheless. Damn, this nigga got his ass whooped. Shot in the head. Survived. The 80s. Drug money. This is crazy. This is crazy when you really think about this shit. Alright, I'm just going on a tangent here, people. I'm sorry. But anyway, I've been keeping these podcasts short. If it's just me, it's going to be 30 minutes. And when I get guests, you know, we run for hours. So, like always, we're going to throw your chips in your mouth at the poker table. This is once again Jason Cordova, Poker Table Talk. Podcast we do for GP. Definitely ain't PC. You don't like to suck my weed. You got any questions, concerns? You want to talk shit or just insult me or say whatever the fuck? You want to say hi? You want to send a picture of your tits? You want to do whatever? Send it to Poker Table Talk Podcast at gmail.com. And like always, I already said my like always. I'm just talking, going crazy. Sorry about last week, not putting it out. But this week, we're going to do it. I'm going to do it, upload the shit right now, boom, and be done with it. All right, people? So, y'all have a good night, morning, whatever the fuck you're doing. Have fun. Happy quarantining. Stay safe. Keep your ass inside. Keep 6 feet apart. Social distance. All that bullshit we don't want to do. Let's just do this. Let's get over this hump. Let's just follow the rules as a people. Get over this shit. And then we're good with it. Come on, man. When the government, like, come on, we need that cure. We need something. Even something that expedites the natural healing. So, you need something. Protect your grandparents, man. Don't be a selfish fucking asshole, man. Especially a lot of us millennials. I think I'm a millennial. I think I'm a millennial, technically. Fucking going outside, fucking hanging out the beach. Hanging out the beach. And then you go in your fucking dad's house you still living in at 30 when he's 60. gonna give him corona. Come on, don't be that motherfucker, alright? Alright, people, I'm signing out. Peace. Poker Table Talk, the podcast we do for GP. Definitely not PC. Suck my weed.